Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco just made their first public appearance as newlyweds, but behind the glam, Selena dropped a shocking confession that left fans emotional. She admitted she broke down crying after saying, "I do," fearing something terrible would happen next. What's really behind Selena's heartbreaking honesty? Hey juicy besties, welcome back to Celeb Juices, where we don't spill tea, we pour the juice. And today's story. It's giving newlywed glow, emotional confessions, and a hint of post-wedding anxiety. Because Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco just had their first public date night since tying the knot. And what happened next has fans talking about everything from her emotional honesty to possible hidden fears about fame, love, and loss. But before we get into all that, here's the shocker. Just days after saying, "I do," Selena revealed she broke down crying, confessing she thought she was going to die the next day. What could make one of the world's most beloved stars feel that terrified after a moment of pure happiness? Let's get into the juice. The Glamorous return. A Hollywood date night with hidden depths. On October 18th, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco stepped out for a stunning night in Los Angeles, their first public appearance as husband and wife since their secret September wedding in Santa Barbara. The couple attended the ** 2025 Academy Museum Gala, and Selena looked every bit the Hollywood queen, rocking a black gown with crystal detailing, a sleek black blazer draped over her shoulders, and silver drop earrings that shimmered with every flash of the camera. Benny, never one to shy away from bold style, perfectly complemented her with a blue velvet suit and an open silk shirt, looking both relaxed and romantic. Fans immediately flooded social media with comments like, "They look so in love," and "This is the glow we've all been waiting for." But as picture perfect as that night seemed, insiders say it came after an emotional rollercoaster. Because just 3 days earlier, Selena stood on stage at Fortune's Most Powerful Women conference and opened up about the fears that came right after her marriage. Chapter 2. Selena's Confession. Fear after "I do." During her emotional speech on October 15th, Selena admitted that once the wedding celebrations were over, she found herself sobbing, not from sadness, but from fear. In her own words, she said, "Greater than, I got married and then I was sobbing because I was like, I'm going to die the next day." She went on to explain that whenever something wonderful happens in her life, she instinctively expects something bad to follow. Selena said, "Greater than, so instead of being present and saying, 'Okay, wow, we've done a great thing,' I'm always thinking, 'Okay, but this could all go away tomorrow.'" For a moment that should have been all joy, Selena's confession added a heartbreaking layer, revealing that even amid her dream marriage, the shadows of her past pain and anxiety still linger. And this is where fans started connecting dots, wondering if her fears were tied to past experiences with heartbreak, loss, and fame. Could Selena's emotional walls, built from years of public scrutiny and heartbreak, still be influencing how she experiences happiness today? Hold that thought, because the next part of this story adds a whole new twist. Fan reactions, joy, concern, and theories after Selena's raw confession. Fans had mixed emotions. Some praised her vulnerability, calling it the realest thing a celebrity has ever said. Others worried that she still carries deep emotional scars that fame never truly allowed her to heal from. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan wrote, "Selena deserves peace. You can feel how much trauma she's still processing even when she smiles." Another said, "Benny's love seems to ground her. Maybe this time she's finally safe enough to feel everything." That last comment caught traction because fans have noticed something different about Selena since marrying Benny. She's quieter, calmer, and less reactive to online noise. Instead of posting every emotion, she's been focusing on her mental health projects, like Wonderment, and promoting healthy boundaries. Still, some juicers are speculating. Is Selena's fear of losing happiness a sign that she's still haunted by the chaos of her past relationships, especially her years with Justin Bieber? Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but fans have drawn parallels between her new comments and older interviews where she described feeling afraid to be happy. Could this emotional confession be Selena's way of finally breaking that pattern, or is it a sign that fame's emotional toll still looms large over her private life? The wedding that changed everything. Let's rewind to the wedding itself, because according to sources close to the couple, Selena and Benny's ceremony in Santa Barbara was deeply personal. It wasn't the grand celebrity circus some expected. Instead, it was an intimate event filled with family, close friends, and music that reportedly included one of Selena's unreleased tracks. Days after the ceremony, Selena wrote to fans, "From my first days on screen to the songs we've sung together, and now to this new beginning, your love and support have meant more to me than I could ever truly put into words." That message alone sent fans into an emotional spiral, celebrating her growth from heartbreak to healing. But here's what some insiders are whispering. Selena might have privately expressed that while she's never been more in love, she's also never been more aware of how fragile joy can be. Could it be that her deep empathy, the same quality that makes her such a beloved artist, also makes her carry emotional weight heavier than most? Juicers, what do you think? Is Selena simply being emotionally honest, or is she struggling to fully embrace happiness because of her past? Benny Blanco, the husband who understands the darkness. Fans online have also been quick to notice how Benny Blanco seems to be the calm within Selena's storm. He's publicly shared how he admires her strength, and how they both value quiet over chaos. Insiders describe him as deeply patient, giving Selena the space to express her emotions without judgment. And according to a few industry whispers, Benny was the one who encouraged Selena to speak openly at the Fortune event, reminding her that vulnerability is her superpower. Their relationship isn't just about glam and red carpets. They reportedly spend most of their time cooking at home, watching movies, and visiting Selena's family. It's that contrast between the simplicity of their real life and the grandeur of their public image that's fascinating fans right now. But still, the question remains, will Selena's fears ever fully fade, or will fame always cast a shadow over her happiness? What's next for Selena Gomez? After their dazzling night out, fans are wondering if Selena and Benny are preparing for their next chapter, possibly starting a family or even collaborating on new music. While nothing's confirmed, industry insiders claim Selena has recorded emotional new material inspired by her marriage, her fears, and her healing journey. And get this, the word euphoria has been spotted in her studio notebooks, leading fans to theorize that her next single might explore the fragile beauty of finding peace after pain. If that's true, this could mark the most introspective era of Selena's career yet. The emotional reality of happiness. Selena's story is more than just a celebrity update. It's a reminder that even when life looks perfect, the mind doesn't always follow. Her honesty about fearing happiness has opened a global conversation about mental health, love, and vulnerability, proving that even the biggest stars can feel the weight of being human. And for Benny and Selena, their date night wasn't just a red carpet moment. It was a public declaration that they're learning to live fully, even when the fear of loss still lingers in the background. Because maybe that's what real love is. Choosing joy even when it scares you. So juicers, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Selena's fear after marriage is a sign of deep self-awareness, or emotional scars she's still healing from? And do you believe Benny Blanco is the one who'll finally bring her lasting peace? Drop your answers below, and let's keep the conversation respectful and juicy. Because if you thought this story was emotional, wait until you see what's next. Fans are already convinced Selena's new music hides messages to her past, and even subtle nods to former flames. You won't want to miss the next Celeb Juices episode, where we break down all the hidden meanings behind Selena's mysterious upcoming tracklist, and how it might tie into her new life as Mrs. Blanco. Stay subscribed, Juicy Besties, because the next drop of juice might just change how you see Selena Gomez forever.